Good evening. How's everyone doing? Hope you all had a great Saturday today. Oh my god, Spoonie! Holy heck! Spoonie! Thank you so much for the raid! Holy heck! Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for the raid, Spoonie. I'm just like literally just getting started. Holy heck. Spoonie, how was your stream tonight? Welcome, raiders. My name is Ahty. I'm a transferee gamer from Oregon. I mainly play RPG games. I love getting into like the nitty-gritty of like, you know, the story and just really enjoying like kind of a slowish, chill pace through some RPG games. We've been playing like a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. We've also been getting into Guild Wars 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles, but it doesn't stop there. We play like lots of other types of games, like sometimes FPS shooters if they have a good story. We just made it through all the way through the Halo series. So the community here is pretty relaxed and chill. We're all friends. So if that sounds like your jam, please feel free to pop a follow down there, or just kick up your feet and enjoy. I'll be getting into Final Fantasy literally in like 30 seconds here. Ah, holy heck! Purple Defiler, thank you so much for the follow, and Vulpine Echoes, thank you so much for the follow. Holy heck! Perfect timing, right? It went great. Nice. I love seeing you work on stuff. Like Spoonie, your workflow and just like your vibe in stream, just chatting with folks. Like it's really chill, but it's also pretty funny. And like you're just you're perfect, perfect at streaming. It's very much my jam. I love it. I don't know if I don't know if I told y'all the story actually. I think I might have tweeted it at one point that I was at a LAN party I think it was about a month ago at this point. I was at a LAN party. Everybody's playing video games around me, and everyone's having a good time, and I'm having a good time too. Watching Spoonie do arts. I mean, I could have just been playing video games, but I was just really feeling the Spoonie art stream. So I was just chilling and having a good time just watching Spoonie draw stuff. It was heckin' great. Heckin' great. So today I actually made quite a bit of progress on the surprise thing that I have planned for the stream marathon we have in a couple of weeks. Let me switch to main here. Here we go. We're good. Made quite a bit of progress on it. I can't really give tons of detail. Oops. And yeah, I've got that window there. I'm taking care of it. I just have to find my video capture device. That was like the remainder of our Pokemon stream this morning. Crying. I'm glad I have the energy. I love it. I really love it. But like, yeah, I got a bunch of progress on the surprise done, and it's almost complete. And then I was like going through some of the different stuff that I wanted to do for the marathon, and one of the things that that I keep the reverb. That's why that's what I was saying about the reverb, Spoonie. It lives in my head rent free. Let me put it that way. But one of the things I keep coming back to with the stream marathon is Cursed Halo. So I made a new section in the Discord finally, and there's a link to it there, along with some other things that I was thinking of doing. I've created the reverb. Now it's stuck in everyone's head, right? Ahty, you're so heckin' fresh. You fresh level heckin' bean. I love it. Love you too, Iyami. Kira. So here in this stream we have there's mostly a chill vibe, but there's just a hint of Gremlin and a hint of chaos. Just lost 300,000 gil. Ah, sorry, Drock. I briefly saw your post in the Discord, and I don't. If I knew how to make 900 gil really quick, or 900,000 gil really quick, I would be one rich ringtip right now.
What Ahty doing?
There's a hint of a whoa. There's a hint of a whoa. Iyami, where do you get all these butt coins? Are you like sifting through my couch when I'm not looking? Chaotic Gremlin, gotta be one of my favorite callback jokes. Always watching if quiet. Gremlin always watches. So honestly, I slightly forgot where I was. I know we had come back to the whatchamacallit here. Oh, that's right. They need help with the ether burner thing, I think. Everybody always asks what that Ahty doing, but no one asking how that Ahty doing. I have like 31,000 butt coins. Nice. There's a lot of gremlin potential there. But yeah, what I did mean to do for the stream today is add a few redeems that I've had cooking, but your friendly neighborhood ringtail. As soon as I ended the Pokemon stream earlier today, I had let's see, what did I had some food. I had a bit of food, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a nap. So and at that point, I think it was like 1:30 or something like that. So I laid down to take a nap, and I woke up at like 3:30. So I was like, I should probably get out of bed. But then I was just like, nah, I'm just gonna sleep for another few minutes. So I went back to sleep, and then I woke up at 5. So, like, if I sound, like, a tiny bit tired today, it's because, like, I literally... all I did between the two streams is sleep. Gonna lurk Fresh Ahty Bean. Aw, thank you so much, Ayami. Gotta try my luck with treasure map parties. Yeah, indeed, Digital Deer. Indeed, it is. But, like, I don't know what it was. I guess I was just really comfy. On second thought, fuck lurking. Alright, welcome back, Lucas. Wildberry Pop-Tart, welcome. How are you? Hope you're well this evening. So let's see what Fortuno has to say. Pet pets. Yes, he says pet pets. As instructed, I shall take you to see the Ether Burner. Meet me outside the Archeon. I trust you can make your own way there. So the Ark is being built in Labyrinthos. Hardly surprising. Where else could they conceal such a massive undertaking? Huh, okay. I guess that's where we're going. Well, you know what? No worries, Lucas. Like, hopefully the vibe this evening can help out a little bit. Oh my God! How do I get out of this building? That's how we get out. Okay, perfect. So let's see where we have to go. Ah, that's not too bad. There we go. Look at this Presh Soul being awesome. What? Arctic. Welcome. Give Arctic a shout out here. What did I do? Oh, I misspelled it. Damn it. I'm a butt. There we go. Elden Ring. Our destination lies in the lower levels. The Forum, in its wisdom, has granted you access to the Archeon's lift. Step inside and have Ophaline take you to the medial circuit. Interesting, okay. I knew there was more. Knew there was more to Labyrinthos than just what we saw early in the game. So for the folks that don't know where this is, basically we're in a vast, like, magical underground labyrinth of tunnels and stuff like that. This is where the Forum and Charlian have, like, all of their knowledge and like live test subjects and things like that. This is where it all is. This is where they keep it. And the last time we were here, we got all the way to this point, and this dude was just like, nah, we're not letting you in. And then we were almost kicked out of Charlian. I could be having the absolute worst day, and yet somehow I cheer up even just a little coming here. Lucos, you're always welcome here, and I genuinely do hope that, you know, just the vibe here helps you out. In accordance with the Exodus Protocol, access to Archeon and its related services has been suspended indefinitely. Your cooperation and understanding is appreciated. Excuse me? Speak with Fortuno again. Alright. Oh, this is... right, okay. I just went to the wrong dude. You wish to use the lift, yes? Yeah, let's go. Descend. I have sent your associates ahead to Logisticon Alpha. Logisticon Alpha. On the other side of Mariol Ergonomics. Actually, there's something I have been meaning to... No, never mind. It can wait. Let us attend to the matter at hand. Uh-oh, there's something on his mind. I guess we're gonna find out. Yeah, there we go. Bean! Oh, that was a bit loud. Sorry if I blew everyone's speakers out. Ah, it's so nice to get back into the MSQ. It's so nice to get back into Final Fantasy. So, one thing I did want to bring up is Monday. On Monday, we're going to be getting together with Andy, and we're going to be playing A Way Out. So the stream is going to be a little later that day, because unfortunately I got forced into doing mandatory overtime at work. What that means is the stream is still going to happen. It's just going to be at 7 p.m. PST rather than 6 p.m. Now, it's not going to be like that forever. Pretty much just that one Monday. But... originally, I told my boss that I was just like, I've got a prior commitment that day. And I absolutely cannot work, you know, past, 4 p.m., which that's when I get out. But then he hit me up again later on. He's like, are you sure you can't do that? And I'm like, great. I was like, he's not flexing on me, but he's flexing on me. Have you experienced A Way Out before, Ahty? I have not. I've been warned. But I have not experienced it before. We did like a little test stream, and it was interesting and it works. Oh boy, I like and don't like the sound of that. Okay, what are we doing? I'm supposed to talk with Alpha now. Okay, I'm getting there. Almost there. Oh, it's great. You're going to have a fun time. You're going to have a fun time in prison. But yeah, I think it'll be good. It's very different. It's like it's a game that basically you're following the story of two people simultaneously in a vertical split screen. So Andy and I aren't going to have to do a multi-stream. because basically the game is already doing that natively. So I'm looking forward to it. Although I'm just not a fan of doing it at 7 rather than 6. But it is what it is. Let's see, where is Fortunate? Where's Alphino? Okay. Oh, look, it's Thancred. This, my friends, this right here, this is Thancred. This is Thancred. This shit looks like Sonic Colors. What? So what you're saying is you can have 2 beans in one stream. Yes. This is Thancred. See? It's Thancred. It is Thancred. This right here, Thancred. Yes, there are going to be 2 beans in one stream. One could even say it's a pod. That was a bad joke, I'm sorry. Please don't leave. We are to wait here while our father arranges for us to use the next lift. Here being Logisticon Alpha, where the atmospheric conditions of Labyrinthos are regulated. Water is drawn from underground and dispersed as vapor, simulating the formation of artificial clouds and rain. By manipulating the temperature and air circulation, they are able to create the ideal environment for the growth and preservation of the biological samples kept here. Hold on. How do you know so much about it? Why, Father brought me here as a child. What? And left me behind? Actually, you're the one who left me behind when you went off somewhere with Grandfather. Ah, the funky duckling. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? Those are some heckin' awesome emotes, by the way. I love it. Holy heck, those are great. Intense bonk, oh my god. Ugh. The night before, I've been asking Father how clouds are made. So he decided to show me. It was fascinating. I peppered him with questions the entire time. It is all too easy to take for granted the many interweaving aspects of the natural world, to grow inured to the wondrous. Ah, Furry, thank you so much for the follow. But having gained an understanding of complex mechanisms employed by the Loperids in recreating a similar environment, I have come to view such processes in a new light. If you like them, here's the lineup. Yeah, they are very well done. Oh, those are so cute. I think my favorite is the Sly one. Yeah, I think my favorite is the Sly one. That's heckin' amazing. The subterranean gardens of Labyrinthos, the lunar prison forged to contain the ancient Zodiarch, The habitations built for all mankind neath the moon's surface, each unique yet undeniably similar. Confused as a mood, right? 'Tis no mere coincidence. Ever since Heidelin unfolded to us the grim fate that awaits Atheros, every essential resource we could spare has been delivered to Labyrinthos in preparation for the Great Exodus. But that is not all. It is also a testing ground for the technologies that will allow us to settle on distant stars. Oop, there's a pop. I love it. I have to wait for my avatar to stop moving its mouth, and then when I do it, it's just perfect. Though the Loporrits have endeavored to make the moon inhabitable, that is not their final destination. Mankind must learn to propagate life where there is none, to thrive where all is barren. Funky Duckling, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I had to drop you a follow as well. I sense a little bit of gremlin energy there, so I'm here for it. Ahty Mommy, what? Union Jackal, welcome. Oh, hi Oasis. Ahty, hello, ooh, I have come back. Welcome back. Alas, time is not on our side. Ahty, gremlin energy? Couldn't be. Nothing to see here. Move along. Trigger the Dragon, thank you so much for the raid. Holy heck! Hello! Give a shout out. Thank you so much for the raid. Holy heck! How is Clone Hero tonight? Hope you're well. I'm doing awesome. Thank you so much. And welcome, Raiders. My name is Ahty. I'm a transferring gamer from Oregon. I mainly specialize in RPG games and stuff because I just love getting into the weeds with story and lore and stuff like that. But I'm also into other stuff too, like some shooters. Like we made it all the way through the Halo series, minus Halo 5 because I don't have an X-Bone. But that was awesome too. Holy heck. We've got a collab stream on Monday night, if y'all can make it, at 7 p.m. PST. But the community here is pretty chill and relaxed. We're all friends. We just love having a good time. Little hints of gremlin here, and chaos there, that sort of thing. So if y'all like what you see, or if this seems like your jam, please feel free to kick up your feet and drop a follow and all that stuff. And Trigger, thank you so much for the follow as well. Holy heck. Let's see, let me catch up with chat just super quick. Let's see. Gonna watch you while fucking around the gold saucer. That sounds good. Bruh, it was the first time in months since I played Clone Hero. Awesome. Hope you had a good time and hope you liked it. Who made your avatar? Okay. So who made my avatar is actually a dear friend, Sky, who's a Twitch artist here, who goes by the name of Attack Rack. I'll give her a shout out real quick. Foxcop, thank you so much for the follow. Holy heck. Yeah, she's a dear friend, and she actually did all of my current avatars. Like, I have 2 others that she did too. Should make an avatar command. Oasis, that is an excellent idea, and I do need to do that. I'm gonna write that down real quick. There we go. Perfect. Yes, we have several different ones. We have the bean, which ignore the waving tail in the background. I'm just doing a manual switch to show y'all. We have the bean avatar, which is fun. And then we also have the pumpkin as well. And basically, both the bean and the pumpkin are redeems that you can use butt coins with. And basically, it'll switch me to one of those avatars automatically for 5 minutes. Oh my god, the pumpkin, right? The pumpkin is super cute. Oh, there we go. I knew somebody was going to do it. Pumpkin! Yeah, they're all heckin' adorable.
I am the death little figgy, but I'm going to eat some shit.
Yeah, like there's so much, and yeah, yes, you know, Attack Rack is a super good bean, and she's just a dear friend. So. I have arranged for you all to enter the Central Circuit. It is where the most of our preparations for the Great Exodus are carried out, the construction of the Ark among them. Though our plans have been made public, access remains highly restricted. You, however, will not be subject to said restrictions, and will have free reign to come and go as you please. Such was the will of the Forum, after all. We will prove ourselves worthy of their trust, your trust. I just want to pet the pumpkin, Ahty. You absolutely can. You get a free pumpkin pets. There we go. The pumpkin is my favorite bean-like avatar on this channel. Aww. Pumpkin. It's so cute. Attack Rack is honestly, like, draws some of the cutest things, like, I've literally ever seen. Hey, Gabe, welcome. Then let us proceed. I wish I had a mod for Final Fantasy XIV that literally changed all of Thancred's text to "This is Thancred." And that's all he said the entire game over and over and over again. I need to get more assets, I really do. I mean, Trigger, absolutely. I mean, you should definitely hit up Sky, and, like, you know, there are lots of other Twitch artists that do assets also. Thancred. This is Thancred. Thancred, this is Thancred. Thancred, this is Thancred. Ah, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It would just be funny, just like everybody's interacting with Thancred and having intelligent conversations, and Thancred is just like, this is Thancred. Attack Rack is a lovely streamer, and I regret not going to her streams more. Well, you could totally change that, Gabe. You know, and she's one of those folks that doesn't get like, you know, put out that you can't make it or something like that. I mean, just like, I'd say pop in every now and then, and it'd be awesome. No worries, I'm looking for sure. Okay, so another actually dear friend who does who is also a Twitch art streamer and does Twitch assets is our friend Amanda, who's Sweet Star Designs. Let me give her a shout out real quick too. She also does that stuff. So between the two, and then lots of other artists on Twitch too, like yeah, they'll have you covered. So I have to talk to Hester. By decree of the Forum, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are permitted to enter the Central Circuit. Yes, there we go. Let's go. Yeah, like I really need to update my ref, so I think I gotta poke Amanda about that. I should join, but oftentimes I feel like I have something else to do, or am not in the mood to watch it all, which sucks. And I mean, honestly, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, like, you know, if you're not feeling a vibe or you're just not in the mood to, you know, watch a stream, you shouldn't feel obligated to do so anyway. Ah, Redacted Cat, welcome. Holy heck. I'm going to give Redacted a little quick shout out here too, because Redacted Cat is also an artist. I have got to be more outwardly aromantic. Outwardly aromantic as in just being your friendly neighborhood jock. Yeah, I would definitely wish I was a little more outgoing like last year and before. Lucas, that sort of thing, I mean, you can't really fake that stuff. So I mean, I don't know, if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. And like, you know, it's definitely a mood, because like, you know, even just a few years ago, like, I was feeling that the same way. I mean, I just really just got, I don't know, I was kind of not in a great place. And this was before I started streaming. And this is why streaming has been transformative for me. Because, like, I was a hermit, I was very introverted, you know, and just getting into streaming, like, really helped bring out kind of like, I don't know, a kind of like a I guess a gregarious vein. I don't know if that's the right term for it, but really, I mean, I could flex my creativity, and it really helped me just overcome a lot of the introverted battles that I was fighting, you know. Streaming was awesome for that. Ahty, goodness. Hope you have a nice day so far. And also another storyteller too. Indeed. Redacted is awesome. I want to add to what you just said too. Okay. The Aether Burner is being constructed not far from here. Overseeing the work is Kakal Dankal, after whom the forge is named. Once the necessary introductions have been made, I shall leave you with him to discuss the particulars this way. Like, seriously, I just glanced up here and I was just like, instantly I was like, am I at the Crystarium? But just briefly. It looks very similar. Being honest with myself, even if a few months pass and I can finally afford a setup, I will not be streaming, for a long time anyways, which are reasons we've discussed off-stream, indeed. Until that's solved, it won't happen. But the thing is, what you can do in the meantime, if it's something you plan on doing eventually, you can prepare for it. You will need to use the lift should you wish to go to the medial circuit. Let me know if you are headed that way. No, I'm not headed that way. I'm going this way. hear the stairs. Wow, this place is nuts. You know, and still, we're in an underground complex. So they have these cool... These are not windows. These are just like panels that are simulating the sky. And they've got the rain going on and stuff too, which is simulated rain. I just think this place is just amazing. But you know, I miss Elpis, where we were at before. I miss Elpis a lot. So, unfortunately, I did a bonehead move this morning. So, for the folks in the stream right now that were watching the Pokemon stream today, when I raided, right after the raid, I shut down Pokemon. Unfortunately, Clappy Trappy, welcome.
What are you doing?
Holy heck! Clappy Trappy is another good bean. I guess it's just going to be a shout-out stream. Y'all, Clappy Trappy, how are you doing? Oh, feck, I can't believe you're doing this to me. Why? Appreciation where appreciation is due, Clappy Trappy. You're an amazing streamer, and like honestly, like everyone in this stream should be following you. Oop, there's a pop.
What Ahty doing?
I am tromping around Labyrinthos. But right. My bonehead move this morning. So I raided this morning. And my bonehead move, y'all, get ready. I forgot to save and I shut down the Switch. So all of the progress I did in the Seafoam Islands cave for 2 hours of the stream are gone. So legit, right before I ate my lunch, I was like, I came to this whole realization, and I was legit IRL. But the fortunate side of this, is that y'all remember, I actually got through that Seafoam Cave, which isn't too bad. I got all the way to Articuno, which is a legendary Pokemon. I got into that fight. Articuno, like, one-shotted my Venusaur. One-shotted. I was like, okay, I'm screwed. And then I ran away. You know, when I ran away, Articuno flew away. And what I found out later is that was basically my one chance to catch Articuno. And it just flew away, never to be seen again. So maybe it's just fortunate that I lost that save, because now I get another shot. So we'll see. You could always go back and do it off stream since you know where to go, right? Yeah, that's true. And somebody clipped it. Yeah, I was wondering about that, yeah. So, yeah, so there's that. So we do get another shot at Articuno, which I can see Articuno. I know where it is, and it's going to be there for when I challenge it next. So it's not gonna be a big deal. So I'm not too worried about it, and I'll probably do my best to get back to where I was when I signed off the stream. Before next Saturday at least. Here we go. I thought Cockles, Kokals. I don't know how to say this person's name. I was wondering, that name did sound like a Lala name. If you had one shot, one opportunity, actually you have another shot.
I could swap them out. No, been there, done that. Damn near lost my eyebrows. Think, Coco, think! We've been well on our way to paradise.
Okay.
Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
Yes, that does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, Master Force, you know, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
The schedule remains unchanged, for better or worse.
In Chamber 4 now. Does the Elite Four reset not exist? I never heard of the Elite Four. The Elite Four reset. Oh, I have to catch up. Okay. Sorry that happened to you. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's not that much progress, and you know, I still got a stream out of it, and I still have a VOD to refer back to, so I can at least learn from my mistakes that I made today. So all in all, it's still a positive thing. So this...
Which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the Etherburner conundrum.
So Kokol has, I dare say it, a Joe Dirt look. Ah, Karoja, thank you so much for the raid.
Not seen you lot down here before.
Thank you so much for the raid. Karoja, how are you doing tonight? How's your streameroo? There we go, get the shout out going. Shin Megami Tensei 5. Sorry, I had to just pretty much like plop myself down and like literally lurk right away. Like, I literally slept all afternoon. Like, as soon as I stopped my Pokemon stream and ate and lost all my progress, I just went to bed. I literally slept till 1 hour before the stream. Hey, friends. Sorry I only brought over one person, but it's an Oizen person, so that's worth 10 persons. Karoja, you're not wrong. And honestly, thank you. I mean, regardless of the number of folks you bring over, just your presence alone, and Oizen, y'all are just really treasured people. I love having you.
There are Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have
I was wondering when that notification was going to happen. I was wondering when that notification was going to happen. Holy heck. You're a treasure. No, you're a treasure. And yes, Lucas. 3-foot Joe Dirt. That's who this person is. I just love the mustache. It's a nice touch.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the Etherburner.
I'll be back in a few. Need to get Grandpa his ice cream and make some food for myself. Right on. 23% butts. No, you're a treasure. No. No. You're a treasure. I think I should go to bed. Alrighty, Toes. Take care. Have a great night, okay? Sleep well. 55% butts. Uh-huh.
Aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace. As the name ought to tell you, the ether burner burns ether, ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding.
I love how this is just turning into a no you hang up situation, right? I paid for beat. Oh, Oasis, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bean. Bean. No, you be the treasure. It's like two people playing Uno, and each person has a no you card that they're playing over and over and over again. I mean, with the username CastCC, I think it kind of mats out to 50% butts right there.
Even out in that black void where the ether's right sparse, it's strong enough to move our arc. And it probably won't kill you like an actual bomb. But it ain't perfect.
Hacky sack Ahty. Oh my gosh, that is an idea.
According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient. A measly 6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
Hast thou consulted with the Loporits?
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer.
Clappy trappy butt checks. Yep, it's still there. Oh, thank God. Holy fucking shit, y'all. I just got what I needed and some. Oh, that's a relief, Drock. Awesome. And Kira still has their butt. Excellent.
The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive. It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Yes, exactly! Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You're trying to drive me mad!
Do you speak of Allegan refined adamantite, perchance?
You know of it?
Only in the most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allegan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded. As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Aye, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some ends like blowing up a dam and watching the river of ether come rushing through. Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it though. We were fortunate enough to salvage some for the ether burner, just a wee bit, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the northern empty during the calamity. With more, well, That extra 6% efficiency would be child's play. It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
Right? I mean, there's pieces of Dalamud everywhere. St. Francis Wolf Sanctuary, just down the road from where I live. Hobo, that... Oh, my gosh. Hobo. Hobo, I would heckin' live for that. 11% butts!
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had any in them to begin with.
Oasis, no. We have to find it. Anyways, Ahty, I'll go finish up Psychonauts.
Class internment hulks. Those are the prize bits we really need.
Holy heck. Well, take care, Lucas. Have fun with Psychonauts. It's a great game. Yeah, there is a butt thief in chat, sadly. I'm sorry, Oasis. Drive cores from Ragnarok class Eminent Hulks. Interesting.
According to the Gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up. It's rough going in there, even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it out alive.
You want me to go and fetch the Watsits?
That may be for the best, though you doubtless find the task too dull for your liking.
What? That sounds like fun. 22% butts, fingies. I got my butt. It's an ass with class. 45% butts. Ooh. No, we're going skyward.
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option. Rather, if we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously... Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
This is Thancred.
Of course. The floor is yours.
This is Thancred. I haven't been online the past month, so I'm overdue for a butt check. 80% butts. Oizen. Oizen, that's great. I still want that mod. I need a mod for Final Fantasy XIV that just takes all of Thancred's text and changes it to This is Thancred. I had about 15%, but with Oasis's butt, I got past 40. Nice.
What's all this?
Gathering firewood, so to speak. We alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavensward. This is Alphino. The Scions have need of you.
Automod. Heck off with the puritanical catching text. I won't have it.
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-foot expedition myself.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether.
Welcome back, Corrosia.
Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists or enthusiasts.
Magical artifacts of Allagan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all. Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
We'll go ahead and lurk for a bit, have fun all. Alrighty, Kira, thank you so much for the lurk.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad. Anyway, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics. Some of them can hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primal. Find a source like that with the ether burner, and 3, 2, 1, kaboom!
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship. I am glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Oh, Serena.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? There's plunder for the taking, and I'm a born plunderer. I'll be an old Charlian before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way. Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
Couldn't even crack a smile. I really don't like Fortuno. His own kid is just knocking it out of the park. I don't think it could kill him to be like, you know what, Alfie, I'm proud of you. Gosh. It's times like these we're reminded of how famous or infamous Alphino has become. Who'd have thought he could achieve so much with a single link pearl conversation? As we're expecting rather a lot of visitors in the near future, I'd best return to the surface and inform the relevant parties. I also have a contact of my own that might be worth a try. Oh, and who might that be? That's for me to know and you to find out. And on that note, I leave matters here in your capable hands. Good luck. Aw, look at this precious red panda right here. That is a baby. Cute. Okay, it is time for me to go nighty-night, but it was nice to hop in again. Be sure to save when it benefits you. Will do. Thank you. Thank you, Kaz. And thank you for coming by. I hope to see you again soon. Wah! It's been a while since I've seen
Our
her.
course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must. Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials. Viergeist, we have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas. I trust I can count on your support.
I really enjoy this sequence.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberk will personally see it done.
Pippin, I would have you lead the raiding party. Assemble your finest, and with Chizona's blade clear the way. Lord Lolorito, I pray you take charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets, or sleeping in collectors' vaults. Of course, I ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it. The final days descend upon our world. If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldar's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth? That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together. It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now. Uldar will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future. You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ul Namo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
All our work paying off, right? The music is awesome.
We fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers, and an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses. Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
In that case, might I suggest taking us along?
Oh, heck yeah!
Commander Hext, what are you doing here?
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk.
I'm just generally a sucker for the big, dramatic, everyone comes together anime scene, right? Same. Hey, Ahty, really sorry, but I need to leave. Have a good rest of your stream. Kuroja, honestly, no worries. Take care, okay? And have a good night. I will check out your stream tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to give you another shout out, just super quick. Because everyone in the stream should be following Kuroja at this point. Everyone.
So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbours a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
While it pains me to admit it, you are right. Our deficiency so plain to see.
It might have been a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the scions assigned to the Shroud. I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
Yeah, Minago. It's been so long since I've seen her. Yep, there she is. Her hair is amazing.
I won't let it all be for nothing. I promise you, Papalimo.
If you level your crafters, you can actually do custom deliveries with her. Oh, that'd be cool.
There you are.
I love hearing
We've no time to
answers in
waste.
the background too.
Everyone has already. That was a roar. A dragon's roar.
I hope you're ready to be devastated by answers in this expansion. Yep. I love it. This song is amazing.
And so, in summation, the Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honorable Lord Lolorito himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid.
Ah, the Ninja Turtles. I forgot about them.
Hancock? What a surprise this is. And a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask, you see.
Though our friends are searching for refined adamantite and sacred relics, we will only know if they meet your requirements once they have arrived. In the meantime, is there aught else we might do of service? Ha! You've already done more than enough. If I had to say, though, I could use someone who knows a thing or two about Allagan technology. You there, the lad with the red eyes and matching hair. You seem to know more than the average scholar. Ha! If only Master Cockle knew how right he was. While he and Graha establish a rapport, Why don't we help with the preparations for the Great Exodus? Indeed, this would mean going above and beyond the terms of our arrangement, but I propose this not to curry favor. As confident as I am we will succeed, we must be ready for every eventuality. This would also be an opportunity to familiarize ourselves with the logistics of traversing the Great Expanse. And if nothing else, it beats twiddling our thumbs while we wait for the adamantite. Yeah, let's go. Well, ain't you a bunch of helpful buggers? If you've a mind to lend a hand, I know where you ought to go. Charlie Hamlet is lousy with researchers and scholarly types, busying themselves preparing for the Exodus. Pah! That lot need all the help they can get. Well then, off we go. This is Thancred. There we go. Perfect. This is Thancred. That reminds me, I need another thing for the stream. There we go. I'm taking notes, y'all. What's going on here? Yeah, why not? Oop. Oop. Doing just a quick fate while I'm here. I was gonna walk through it anyway. There we go. Nice. Probably should get Nugs out here too. Come on, Nugs, let's go. Let's heckin' go. Gosh, this place is so awesome. From what I can tell, a lot of people actually live down here. I don't know how much help we can offer, but I dare say they'll benefit from some of that fresh inspiration Scholark Montaigne mentioned. Let's start by asking around, ideally without getting in anyone's way. Let's meet by the Aetheryte once our work is done. Get information about Charlian Hamlet. Alright, I think I can do that. I think I'm going to visit the Aetheryte first. This is not good. There we go, I'm attuned. And now for the orange circle. Hiya, Paula! Welcome back! How's the soccer match today? Give Paula a shout out real quick. There we go. Was okay, but no winner. Well, I hope you had fun regardless. Helping with the Ark? Even with all the power Master Cockles managed to squeeze out of the Aether Burner, it's still not enough apparently. And now I hear the final days have arrived. Horrible creatures are running rampant all over. If only we'd begun the exodus sooner. People are dying, and there'll be no end to it if we don't fulfill our duties. But we will. We've spent years preparing for this moment, believe in the plan, and all will be well. Right. Offering to help. Ah, that's very kind. But I should be able to organize the rest of the documents myself. It's mostly lists of things we'll need once we arrive on the moon, and then whichever star we choose as our home. My duties largely concern the maintenance of living conditions, so I'll be a lot busier after we depart. I hear our lunar collaborators have come down to assist in our efforts. I'm looking forward to finally meeting them in person, after having communicated with them in such a limited capacity thus far. To be perfectly honest, I've not even the slightest idea what they look like. Oh, you're in for a treat. I do hope they're not enormous, looming giants. Why, I would much prefer something small and fluffy. Like that beheaded rabbit that ran by. Nice. And there's one more I'm looking for in this circle. Let's see if we can find them real quick. Probably going to be over here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hello. Are you one of the new helpers? Working on the Aether Burner? Oh dear, I hear things have come to a standstill on that front. Even so, I'd choose that over my current duties. Checking and loading samples day in, day out, it's tiring, thankless work. Still, no one will be cross if I misplace a few legumes or what have you. The forum's got enough on their plate as it is. What with deciding who gets to board the Ark and when, a lot of powerful people have opinions about that. Beistaku. Extra thick! My heart goes out to Master Fortuno and the others. Hardly get a moment's rest, I expect. Do they even have time to sleep? There we go. And to the Aetheryte. It's living way, growing way, cooking way, singing way. Nice. Fancy meeting you here, Ahty. Our friends in the forum brought us to see their teeny tiny toy boat. which was quite impressive considering they didn't use any creation magics. What we're really interested in is Atheris itself, though we now find ourselves in sort of a funny, underground, miniaturized version of it. We were hoping the forum would give us a guided tour, but it appears they're rather preoccupied. Honestly, all that time to prepare and they're still not ready. I suppose we'll just have to show ourselves around. Or at least, that's what we were planning to do until we chanced upon J and your good self. Since you're both dawdling about, engaging in idle chit-chat, perhaps you could show us a few points of interest. Won't that be fun? Yeah, because, like, you know, people are dying and all that by, like, these horrible monsters, and, like, you know, and then they're in the midst of, like, despair and anguish. They're turning into these things that are eating other people. But, you know, we totally have time to show a bunch of tiny rabbits around and see the sights that will all be destroyed anyway. Sounds like a plan. A great use of time. A tour of Labyrinthos? An unexpected yet prudent suggestion. Given the similarities betwixt this artificial environment and Bestway's burrow, 'twould be in our best interest to have the Loporrits acquaint themselves with those conditions deemed optimal by their Charlian collaborators. I fear, however, that continued reliance upon my limited knowledge would risk narrowing rather than broadening their perspectives. Mayhap thou art better suited to lead this venture? What a marvelous idea! Might we begin with that great big Watsit over yonder? Ah, yes, the Watsit. I shall leave this explanation to Ahty, chuckles. The Watsit, indeed. I think I synced with this thing. Let me just double check real quick. Yes, I did. Perfect. Whoop. Come on, Nugs, to the Watsit. Dozy, welcome! I have come once again to scrim. Guthix Titan, welcome. I'm gonna give Dozy a shout out. There we go. Ah, last played Tea of Sieves. Ah! Goodness me, to build something so large without creation magics, it's positively stupendous. Perhaps you could direct our attention to its most important features? Search the apparatus for points of potential interest. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out, target an area, and inspect with the left click. Alright. Holy heck! SPC Bash, thank you so much for the raid. Holy heck, so many good beans.
It's me, Austin!
How was your stream tonight? Halo Infinite. Excellent. I love that game so much. How was Halo tonight? And thank you so much for bringing all your beans by. It means a lot. Were you playing like were you playing the campaign or were you doing multiplayer? I think season 2 just started, right? I started with the Vampire Blood Hunt VR and then moved to Halo Ranked. Nice. Nice. See, I don't do too much multiplayer stuff. I mainly focus on the campaign. But like, from what I've seen in other streams, it looks pretty awesome. Season 2 is kind of trash, not gonna lie. Aw, sorry to hear that. Yikes. Well, it is the first season add-on since they came out with the game, so... I mean, I guess... they're gonna learn as they go. They'll get better. I'm sure of it. The game as a whole is failing? What? It used to be on the Fantastic GG Esports Halo team, but that went under. Well, yeah. I don't know, it's hard. It's hard because, like, you know, because I think Halo Infinite does try a great deal to... I don't know. It's very Destiny 2-ish, in my opinion. And it's got some strengths. The campaign was really great. I enjoyed it. But, man, I really want them to continue the campaign. Yeah, Fantastic experienced some stuff. I mean, like, I'm sure anybody in the stream who's even just a little bit knowledgeable with the esports teams are aware of what happened with Fantastic. And I don't really want to do like a big rehash because there are still folks I follow and still people who attend the streams that are a part of that team. So I don't want to, like, you know, pick at old wounds, so to speak. It's a little hard to see from here, but is that a golden pipe connected to the top of those tanks? And I can see through the window another pipe to the bottom. Ah, that must be for purifying water drawn up from below. Perfect. Now let's find another thing. .343 did MCC good, but Halo Infinite is failing. I don't know. Like, I think that they've got some room for improvement, sure, but I think it'll get better. It has to get better. Is that water I hear from inside that great big tube? It must be because of those cogs and that gigantic wheel at the top. Oh, I see. That's how they draw up the water. That's probably some sort of spiral-shaped mechanism inside, too. Mushroom-like thing. That looks like the trees in Greatest Emsvale. Hold on. That's a bit of a strange shape. It's thin at the bottom, but big and round at the top. Quite tall for something so unbalanced, too. Now it makes sense. That's where they store the water. Phrasing? Are we just not using phrasing anymore? Gosh. That's something else I need to make a note of. I've been meaning to add that. Ah, Ray Cerberus, thank you so much for the follow. Holy heck, thank you so much. Well, if I were to hazard a guess, water drawn from underground, presumably with some other mechanism, is purified here and stored in that tower before being distributed elsewhere. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it. A design brilliant in its simplicity. I dare say it would take only a moment to install even the harshest environments. For us Loperites, that is. Indeed. Securing a reliable source of water is of the utmost importance for any fledgling settlement. We have read, however, that peoples of Atheris sometimes make their homes in arid deserts and such. How are they able to survive? Many settlements in Thanalan are built near an oasis. So wherever you choose to live, you're never far from water. Oh dear, I worry we won't be able to procure the necessary amount. We can provide enough water to keep them from drying out completely, but it would appear they rely on it far more than we'd anticipated. A few adjustments may be in order once we've calculated the average rate of consumption per individual. It may also be worth learning more about how exactly they obtain their water in the first place. Master Alphino spoke of the machinery responsible for that feat during our journey through I struggle with this word a lot. Logisticon Alpha, did he not? Mayhap the Loperites will share his appreciation for the engineering marvel. Oh yes, that sounds absolutely splendid. We must journey beyond the sanctuary of Charlian Hamlet. I shall lead the way. Oh, you got it right. Yeah. Dear, it is super difficult to explain, but every time I see the word, I struggle with it at first. I've said it a few times now. But like I see it and just like for some reason my brain stalls a little bit. You mean we'll have to brave the untamed wilderness? Nah, I get you. It's a weird looking word. It is. A valid concern, indeed. We could not help but notice that many dangerous looking creatures with big, nasty teeth lurking beyond the safe confines of this settlement. Were we not escorted here by burly custodians, I dread to think that what would have become of us. Regrettably, to many a hungry predator, the aforementioned big nasty teeth, Loperites may appear to be a potential and rather appetizing source of sustenance. Might I impose upon thee to assist in securing safe passage to Logisticon Alpha? For my part, I shall act as escort to Living Way and Cooking Way. I entrust Singing Way and Growing Way to thy care. I got you, fam. A more valiant protector they could not wish for. Godspeed. If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not be eaten by some horrid beastie. Come along, Growing Way. To the water extraction, Watson. Alright, let's heckin' go. I keep bumping the mic, sorry about that. I'm gonna have to look into actually getting a proper mic and mixer. Because having this thing in front of my face, I bump it all the time. I'm sure that probably doesn't sound good on the stream. Ah, it's purple smoke. It's gonna be a battle. Yep, here we go. There we go. Thank you so much. I really hope this water extraction Watsit is worth this harrowing experiences. All part of the fun, some might say, but I'd rather not be burnt to a crisp, if it's all the same to you. I think that is certainly a fair request. I'm gonna have to go over here. Come on, Nugs, let's do it. Oops. There we go. I have defeated an Ent. And I'm being slowed. That's dumb. There we go. I'm not heavy anymore. Yeah, here we go. My friends, I bid you welcome to Logisticon Alpha. Our destination doth lie at the lift's top. Pray follow me. Alright, here we go. You will need to use the lift should you go to the medial circuit, okay? I guess that's where I go. Yeah, here we are. Marvelous, simply marvelous. So this is where the magic, or science rather, takes place. The perfect environment to sustain life, artificially created. The knowledge we'll gain here will be essential when we start looking for new stars for your kind to inhabit. Apparently, most of them don't even have air for you to breathe. You're all very lucky that Atheris just so happens to provide everything you need to thrive. Or did mankind turn out the way they are because of the available resources, I wonder? Either way, it's nothing short of miraculous, and I cannot wait to see more of it. Here we go. This is all very wonderful, I'm sure, but I was rather hoping to learn more about your nourishment provision facilities. In other words, where's the food? I believe both the knowledge and consumables you seek may be found at Marial Ergonomics. As I imagine Singingway and others intend to study every conceivable facet of this apparatus, wouldst thou be so kind as to escort our visiting culinarian? Yes, that sounds much more interesting. Hopefully, I'll be able to see firsthand some of the delicacies Euron J was telling me about. Even his incredibly vivid, if a bit too verbose, descriptions cannot compare to sampling them myself. Not to mention Atheris will soon be no more, so I must learn all I can while there is still time. Let us brook no further delay. Alright, now it's Nugs time. Let's go, Nugs. Stray egg, stray garlic. What? Interesting. Stray egg. 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 Would you like an egg in this trying time? This is the place, yes? The heady aroma was enough to guide me here, and have spotted several of the fruit and vegetables featured in our compendium. I'd dearly love to try some, but I read that those who help themselves to a farmer's crops without permission are often caught and put into pies. What? Easter emote was egg. I love doing that in front of bosses. Perhaps you could ask whoever's in charge if they would be willing to part with a few samples? Come on, cooking way. I ate an egg in celebration after we finally cleared A4 Savage the other night. Ooh, holy heck. See, that's a... I want to get into that eventually. I've got a lot more to learn. What a fine mess this is. Ah, it's you. The one who climbed down the mine shaft. I'll show you around if I could, but I'm rushed off my feet preparing for the Exodus. And I'm not the only one. We've all got to find ways to do what we do down here, up there. First on the moon, then on whichever star the Forum decides will become our new home. It's all so sudden, so unreal. Ah, Chimner Foxy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? Oh, it's Chimer, isn't it? Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. And holy heck, that is a cute emote, and I think I'm gonna drop a follow. Is it Chimer? I hope I'm not saying that incorrectly. I'm not actually all that good. Most people have had it cleared for months. But I'm happy to teach people what I can. Right on, if you're ever interested. I will hit you up with that. I've never cleared any Alexander Savage. Okay. I've been through Alexander Normal, but not Savage yet. Nor Omega, nor Eden. Our raid group started Eden, but we haven't finished it yet. And Omega we haven't even done yet. I was just about to type the correct pronunciation. You did well. Awesome. I'm doing fairly solid. Nice to see another fur streamer. And also a Final Fantasy XIV player. What's your favorite drop? Huh. Yep, it's Chimer. Okay, perfect. Eden was a pain. I still want to finish it, though. My favorite drop, like a material or something like that? I haven't really been going through it for drops. I've just been making my way through the MSQ for the first time. Oh, my favorite job. Currently it's Bard. Which is oddly enough how I started. But I did roll a Red Mage not too long ago. I just need to figure out the rotation and like all the mechanics involved and stuff like that. Like I took a really long hiatus, so I'm just getting back into it. Well, just as in I've been playing for the past year, but like I'm still learning a lot. I'm still a baby. As Fidelis is abbreviated with Panda, so we use P1 to 4 instead of A1 to 4. Okay. Yeah, Final Fantasy XIV is heckin' amazing, you know. And we've been doing like kind of a casual playthrough. I started in what I had left to do in ARR. That was, gosh, June of last year. And we've been playing pretty solid all the way through. Roughly about twice a week. I mean, I started playing much more than that a week, but I kind of wanted to broaden myself out rather than just be a Final Fantasy XIV streamer. I wanted to be a variety streamer, so we kind of we play other games too, like Xenoblade Chronicles. We did a bunch of Halo, and doing a bunch of different stuff. So we're slowly making it through Endwalker. It's all so sudden, so unreal. Don't you want to go to the moon? Well, it's better than waiting for the final days to claim us. But no matter how carefully it's all planned, we'll never be able to take every variety of flora and fauna with us. Even the ones we can take may not survive in their new environment. So many species doomed to extinction. Sorry, that's not what you came to talk about, is it? Nothing quite so dire, I assure you. We merely wish to sample a little of your produce, if we may. By all means, help yourselves. Much appreciated, my good fellow. So, where to begin? Okay. We begin with the circle over here. Oh, holy heck. I was reading through your Twitch thing, and in the next month or two, I'll actually be moving up to Oregon myself. Holy... Slightly west of Excuse me? That is really crazy, actually. Because I live about 10 or 15 minutes from Portland. That is really crazy. Whoops, the mission area was on the grapes. I was still grieving on the grapes, right? Low poly grapes, rip. Actually, there are a few streamer friendos that frequent the stream every now and then who live here in Oregon. Banks. That is not far from here at all. Holy heck, that's really close. Where are you moving from? Oh, I know what these are. Grapes, yes? Let's see if they are as delicious as Let's see if they are as delicious as they look. Maryland. Wow, that is quite a jump. East Coast to West Coast. Interesting. So I moved here to Oregon from Massachusetts. That was quite a while ago. I think probably about 15 years ago at this point. But yeah, I packed my car with all my belongings, and I drove across the country. That was an experience. So sweet, so sour. The taste is much like a ripe philosopher's carrot, and yet the texture is entirely different. The contrast between the outer skin and the fruit within is most peculiar, though far from unpleasant. Yes, I think I'll try another. What had you move? That's kind of what I'm going to be doing. Okay. So, at the time, it wasn't a practical reason. It kind of had some practical reasoning later, but at the time, I was getting into gaming, and I was single at the time, so I was gaming, and then I got to talking with a new friend on Forcadia, if you can believe it. And on Forcadia, we talked a lot, and we got to actually be pretty close. So finally, we decided to take the next step, and yeah, I basically I had visited here in Oregon a few different times, and I decided that I think that I want to do something different. I want to move. So I decided that this was really what my next step was going to be. So I ended up at the time I was working for Radio Shack, and as fortuitous as that was, I just requested a transfer to a Radio Shack out here. And so they made all of that happen, and I used my 2 weeks of vacation to pack up all my stuff, and then I drove out here, which was it took us about 5 or 6 days to do it. We stopped each night and did the hotel thing, and it was good. It was very good. Well, that's certainly given me food for thought, though in a far less visceral manner than my philosopher's carrot. But tell me, what is your opinion of grapes? I'd brave an erupting volcano for a choice bunch. That sounds really cool. I'll be doing majority of the drive alone. Okay. I guess my best advice there would be just to be careful. Try not to overdo it, because it's going to be a marathon. So when I said about 5 or 6 days, that on average, when I was driving across country, we didn't really switch off or anything like that. We drove about 8 or 9 hours a day. Yeah, it's all the math, dear. For me, it was 3,200 miles. So we drove about 8 hours a day. I think probably what my advice would be, basically plan the hotels that you're going to stay at, like hotels, inns, stuff like that. Try to plan those at about 8-hour intervals. So basically, your goal for any specific day is going from when you wake up, you drive, and basically your goal is to get to that next hotel. And 8 hours is at least for me, it wasn't too bad, but we took frequent breaks. We pulled over, stretched our legs, got something to eat, that sort of thing. So it was we weren't rushed. Oh yeah, I'm taking my time. I'll be leaving next Monday, but I'll basically be turning it into a road trip. Yeah, you're gonna have that is gonna be something that you're gonna remember for a very long time. And don't be afraid to like stop off along the way and like just take in sights and stuff like that. Oh man, I'm Chime. I am jealous. Actually, I want to do that again. Yes, they're rather Moorish, aren't they? And from what I've read, quite versatile too. Something about people stepping on them to make intoxicating beverages, as I recall. Anyway, that's enough about grapes for the time being. On to the next treat. Ah, here we go. No worries, Chime. I will do it eventually. Honestly, I was thinking about kind of one of the bucket list items that I've had is, you know, getting just buying a cool car, like in Florida or something like that, a non-Rust Belt state, and then just taking a road trip, basically doing the same thing, but just alone and in a cool car. I'd like me some fresh Benoit pressed, Benoit made wine. Right? Orange by name, orange by nature. What came first, the fruit or the color? Who cares? Let's eat. Yes, that's... Equal parts sweet and sour. As with the grapes, yet nothing alike. I may have to consult Euron J about expanding my vocabulary. I simply cannot find the words to describe it. Perhaps what I'm looking for is bitter. This is all very complicated, you know. So many flavors, so many choices, and each individual with their own personal preferences. Now I see why you all turned your nose up at the idea of eating nothing but carrots. Marvelous though they are in my estimation. Let no one say I said otherwise. Ah, but speaking of carrots, I've yet to sample any of the vegetables. Let's see what's in that field over there. You know, of course, I'm hungry. I haven't had dinner yet, and we're doing Final Fantasy food time. I'm like, oh, food. That color, that texture. Are they some sort of enormous round carrots? Have you ever tried to make any of the food from Final Fantasy XIV? I have not. Unfortunately, where I'm living right now, I don't really have convenient access to a kitchen. You know, I can't really cook a ton. So, they have a cookbook, don't they? They do. It's pretty hard to get from what I hear. Well, crap. Yeah, I mean, Oasis, it's completely fine. Like, you know, once I get my own place and my own kitchen, which I'm getting there, I'm saving. Once I get my own place, that's a segment of this stream that I wanna do. Like, I just had it was just a brilliant idea this morning. Ah, RT 1902. Welcome. I hope you're well. Like, I had a brilliant idea this morning. Like, we have this Pokemorning thing, which has been really fun, that starts at 9 a.m. My brilliant idea is once I get my own place, I'm gonna start at 7, and from 7 to 9, it'll be a cooking stream. Like, I'll basically cook breakfast, and then from 9 to noon will be Pokemon. Pumpkin, you say? Someone please, pumpkin pottage. pumpkin. Pumpkin! Oh, if Turbid Pumpkin were here. Turby, where art thou, Turby? Have you hydrated, Ahty? I have not. I'm embarrassed to say it's been 2¼ hours and I haven't had a molecule of water. That's better. Good. Yeah, but holy heck. Cooking breakfast and then doing the Pokemon thing. I think that would just be awesome. It'd be a 5-hour stream. And pets. There we go. It's like fire up my webcam. This is how you cook bacon. No? In any case, proper nomenclature is less of a concern than the taste. You're gonna chomp on a pumpkin? Blech. It's so hard and flavorless. I may as well be chewing a piece of wood. That all but confirms it. These are nothing more than misbegotten failures masquerading as goodly carrots. Stop. Can't you see these are pumpkins? And no one with any sense would try eating them raw. You're supposed to cook them first. Did you not find it an awful bother? Far from it. Cooking is a joy unto itself. And what's more, it broadens the range of ingredients that we may safely eat. But above all else, cooking allows us to draw out the full potential of our produce. Pumpkin stew has been one of my favorite dishes for as long as I can remember. Then perhaps even these hard blocks of plant matter can become as delicious as the orange I sampled. I wonder, though, if there is anything even more delicious. How about that yellow fruit over yonder? Are we talking about a lemon? I'd like to see a Loprid chow down on a lemon. What a wondrous fragrance. With any luck, they'll have flavor to match. As I have no idea how these are eaten, I'll just bite into it. I have good news! What's the good news? Good news, everyone! Click to find out. It's a lemon, isn't it? My tongue. Is this poison? A lemon? You mean it's supposed to taste like this? How could something so similar to an orange be so revolting? It reminds me. Oh, that reminds me of that Star Trek movie. I forget which one it is. It's Data. He's drinking. He's like, it's revolting. Would you like another? Please. I want an artwork work of cooking away like Remy from Ratatouille in that cheese and strawberry scene. Generations, right. Bunny Cat, welcome. Holy heck, how are you tonight? Yeah, Star Trek Generations. I need to see that again. Data and his emotion chip was basically the movie's entire B plot, right? Heck, it may be some time before my palate recovers from this ordeal. As such, I had best call an end to this round of sampling. Let's say our farewells and return to the others. Oh, poor cooking way. Finished, have you? I trust you found something to your liking? I'm rather enamored with the grapes and oranges. Less so the pumpkin, though. I learned the hard way they're not to be eaten raw. Life forms, you tiny little... Life forms, you tiny little life forms. You precious little life forms. Diddle-a-doo-doo-doo-doo. Square Enix really screwed up not having a Hemingway operate, right? Then there was the lemon, the deceiver. I still feel so violated. Haha, first time, was it? I'd hate for you to leave with a bad taste in your mouth, in more ways than one. So I'll give you this lemon muffin I baked. If this doesn't change your opinion, nothing will. More lemon? Have I not suffered enough? Nevertheless, it would be remiss of me to spurn this opportunity to... Oof. Bit of sick came up there. Learn more of your inscrutable ways. But it would have to have been a punning reference, like Hemingway or something like that. Yeah. You actually call the Loperate Punningway or something like that, and then it's just a bunch of Hemingway references. That would be interesting. Very well, Lemon Muffin, do your worst. Here we go. Dot dot dot. This is delicious! Although I still detect a hint of lemon, it complements the sweetness of the dough to create a perfect harmony. Well played, Bunny Cat. There's no friggin' way either. Or heckin' way. Fun fact, there's a Loperate minion you can only get by having a code included in a Final Fantasy XIV encyclopedia book. Interesting. I never would have guessed its vile bitterness could be utilized so elegantly. My good chap, this is simply breathtaking. See? We rarely use lemon in its natural state, but it has a stirring role in all sorts of recipes, and the same is true for many other ingredients. It comes down to making the most of the resources at our disposal. And sometimes, that can even be the difference between life and death. I know we won't be able to take every species with us. No doubt the Forum agonized over what was worth preserving. And what will be consigned to history. Hard choices, but make them we must if we're to survive. Such strength of will. Now I know that Heidelin sees in your kind. Now I know what Heidelin sees in your kind. Mankind, the Loperates, we were both born from the accumulated knowledge of the ancients. They learned all there is to learn about the nature of sentient life and the fates of the stars themselves. Once a civilization has fulfilled the basic requirements for survival, it will inevitably seek to eliminate all forms of negativity and achieve perfection. And therein lies its folly, and its downfall. For perfection is an unattainable ideal. 'Tis the paradox of the immaculate carrot. That's interesting. Oh, that simulated sun is so beautiful. Yet civilizations since time immemorial have deemed the pursuit of perfection as progress. They pay no heed to the costs incurred in their futile quest, and all too often become the architects of their own demise, their dreams forever unfulfilled. What, then, is the alternative? The answer lies in knowing that our existence can never be perfect, to be content with what we have and make the most of it. Those are pretty wise words, unfortunately. Those are pretty wise words indeed. When life gives you lemons, make lemon muffins. That is actually, unfortunately, incorrect. You make a combustible lesson. You make a combustible lemon. A combustible lemon that burns your house down. Folks who have played the Portal series will get that reference. That's another thing I gotta do too, is make it through the Portal 2 single player again. Yes. Calm down, Cave. What I didn't realize until just recently, that Cave Johnson, the voice actor for Cave Johnson, is actually the same actor as J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man. Pardon my Eorzean, but what in the seven hells are you on about? And who are you, anyway? Cooking Way at your service. I'm here to help prepare for the trip to the moon. And once you get there, you'll be able to try my carrots. I've been growing all different kinds. But don't worry, there'll be room for your crops too. We'll work together to preserve as many of Atheris' species as possible, if you're up to the challenge. A good reference, now that I think about it, since we are going to the moon. Yes, of course. I look forward to it. Well, this has all been highly productive. Probably. Let's go and see if Euron J and the others have run out of machinery to inspect, shall we? Alright. Nugs time. Now where are we going? Ah, I see. Where am I? I am there. Perfect. Ooh, something's going on in chat. Ah, they got like some sort of a train going on. I'm not sure what's going on, really. It's a hunt train thing. Ah, I see. Where are my companion arenas? Oh, here they are. This was most enlightening, especially the part with the lemon muffin. Actually, I was wondering, do you know of any other places famed for their cuisine? Limsa Lominsa is home to the Culinarians Guild and many less than savory establishments. Choo choo! We got McDonald's. Oh god, I still need to level crafters, right? Same. I'm constantly reminded of like exactly how much work I have to do. Holy butts. Would that I had time to visit. The more I learn of Atheris, the more I wish we could spare it from the final days. Alas, Heidelin's orders were to flee, not to resist. If only there was some other way. Ahty, I trust thy time in Marial Argonomics did bear fruit? Wow, was that a pun, J? Really? Wow. Our own efforts, too, were rewarded. We now possess an embarrassment of educational riches. No doubt our guests' relentless pursuit of knowledge could occupy them, and us, for a fortnight. Alas, time is of the essence. I will slap you, J. Can my friend locate all scientists? I also had the same reaction, right? Oh, come now. Can't thine afford our bespoke fellow a moment of levity? Oh, Oasis. Awesome. Let us return to Charlie and Hamlet. Let us return to Charlie and Hamlet forthwith. I shall gladly attend to each and every loprit there, should further questions within my power to answer arise. Gonna hop off now. Thanks for streaming, Ahty. It was fun and relaxing to listen and watch while I lurked. Take care and have a good night, Ahty, and chat. I'll take care, Wildberry. I hope to see you again soon. And thank you so much for lurking and hanging out. I'm glad you had a good time. Fortnite. Hiya, Bodrick. Server, I am on Excalibur, which is Primal. Aww. Take care, Wildberry. DC travel when? Right. That's in June, I think, actually. 6.18. It's not far away now. Next month. Alright, so I need to get over yonder. I need to get here. You know, I think I'm just going to take the opportunity to actually run there. It's not going to take that long. But I think I do have to take the lift. No, maybe not. Nugs, I have need of your services. Nope. Yeah, I will have to take the lift. Midgard Sormer. Right. Midgard Sormer, I mean, ever since that whole that whole story and everything, I couldn't bear to not have Midgard Sormer on my shoulder at all times. Had to be there. And he's been there since ARR. Oh, Midgard Sormer, okay. The server. Not far, okay. Let's log out till then. Esteemed choice. So I ended up on Excalibur because a lot of some friends of mine and my roommates at the time were on this server, and they convinced me to start playing Final Fantasy. And then once I did, they stopped. But it's all good. I mean, like, I played for a bit and then went on hiatus. And then when I decided to stream again, I resubbed. Actually, because of Attack Rack. The artist that I was talking about earlier that did all my my avatars in stream here. She was playing Final Fantasy XIV at the time, and they were all playing, and I was like, you know what? I want to play again. So I resubbed, and then I started streaming not too long after that. gosh, I love the scenery here. Holy heck. So, let's see. Let me catch up with chat real quick. He's a good minion too, yeah. But I always run around with my dwarf rabbit for it is cute. Right on. I run around with Alpha. I cried at that quest line. So I scrub MSQ players. And the meme of this music playing on loop for 90 minutes. How are you doing with this insanity? Are you well? I love. It's just kind of meh on repeat. Yeah. I hope it gets a little bit more dynamic after this part that I'm in. I think my favorites are probably some of the World of Darkness minions. Yeah, those are really good too. But it's like the thing, what has me sticking with Midgard-Sormer for so long is that, you know, there was like Midgard-Sormer and ARR, and then immediately after you get done with the ARR, you go headlong into Heavensward and the Dragon Song War, and like, oh my god, the story in Heavensward was just incredible. It was amazing. And after that, I was like, I love dragons. I love everything about dragons. I'm never taking Midgard-Sormer off my shoulder. So Midgard-Sormer, like, every time, like, I look at him and I see him, like, flying around or doing this little flame thing, I think of Heavensward. And just on how good that whole expansion was. It will be Don't Get More Dynamic. Aw. For Socken, I wish they muted or gave him another track. Okay. I finally collected the full set too. New Ultimate and Dragon Song stuff too. Nice. Yeah, and keeping him out with you. I'm with you. Okay. If you like Midgard-Sormer, you gotta do the Stormblood raids too. Also, if you like cute chocobos. Yeah, I do have to do that. We gotta get some more raiding in. I gotta get the crew back together. We gotta get the band back together. You get to fight the Ultra Pope, right? I've watched Noan Fox. Noan Fox, who's raided a few times. I watched him and his crew do Ultra Pope. Oh, no, I haven't done Stormblood raids. We've done very few raids. He was a pimp move against Nidhogg. Yeah. Omega raids, we have not. What you need to do is speak with Growing Away, Madge. All right. Sorry, this is just how I roll sometimes. Like I get wrapped up in chat, and I just kind of stop gaming for a little bit. But I love it. That's one of the things I get the most out of streaming. It's like basically 50% gaming. Oh, excuse me. It's like 50% gaming. It's like, you know, I enjoy talking with y'all in chat just as much as playing the game. So, welcome back, Lucas.
What Ahty doing?
Yeah, we need to ship Ahty with all the raids, right? Yes, Ahty, that was indeed me verbalizing a sigh to express my emotional state. Do you want to know why? Because I saw the reconstructed environmental data for Atheris at Logisticon Alpha, that's why. A forest so lovely and so leafy. Are all of your forests like that? The Black Shroud is quite leafy indeed, and a place of utmost tranquility. Gasp, I say! With a star so wonderful, it comes as no surprise that you're reluctant to leave it behind. I was a fool to think otherwise, to assume that the moon was something worth being proud of. Oh, come on, it is worth being proud of. How ridiculous we must seem to you, trying so hard, yet achieving so little. You can't think that way, Growing Way. Not at all. Thy works are no less worthy for their uniqueness. I thought I heard tiny voices. This is Thancred. You have to do them. Please, before you advance too far in the MSQ. Oof. Not only will you love Midgard, but you will love a certain little cutie. Okay. Oh wait, you have to actually play them. You need to play the Omega Raids due to certain parts later on. Okay. It uplifts you. Alright. I can definitely help you with Omega Raids. Alright. It will be 100% worth it to pause MSQ to do the Stormblood raids, or at least do it off-stream. If you do the Omega raids before finishing Endwalker, some extra NPCs will show up in the final chapter cutscenes. Oh, Bodrick, what's up? Yes, this is why it's important to do now. Oh yeah, there's that too. And Omega Normals shouldn't be too bad, really. Might be a bit of a story detour, but it's not super long. I mean, it's worth doing. You don't have to do them first, but it does add a little bit extra if you do them first. Okay. Thancred, this is Thancred. How didst thou fare? Oh, I was able to glean a fair bit from the researchers while helping to move their cargo. Preparations have proceeded without interruption here, despite news of the coming end. We have the forum's leadership to thank for that. That doesn't mean people aren't worried, though. Quite the opposite. The whole Omega quest line, I think, would take you maybe 2 or 3 streams. Alright. There's a few fun, crazy fights in that raid. Like, you fight a train. How often do you get to do that? Do you get to drop kick a train? Bit of relationship stuff here for these two. Yeah. Thancred is the first Scion to ask Euron J how his project is going. Yeah, they let us almost suplex the train. Oh, nice. I might have to do that. The question is where to find time to do it. Because Monday I'm doing that stream with Andy at 7. Tuesday is Guild Wars 2 with Tozu. Wednesday is a night off, and I definitely need it. Thursday is Xenoblade Chronicles. Friday is off. Then there's Saturday, Pokemon, and then Final Fantasy, and then Sundays are Final Fantasy. Yeah, we should put a raid together again. We could do that on Sundays, but the problem is getting a crew together to do it. To be honest, I'm a boomer, and I was given an Omega night, and outside of spoilers, the finish, it was Okay. What stuff do you do in Guild Wars 2? End of Dragon stuff or older things? Quite a bit older, actually. Bunny Cat, ArenaNet recently released Living World Season 1, and that's what we've been doing. It's just been Tozu and I. Extreme spoilers are sick, though. Okay. Knowing disaster could strike at any moment, they hurry to complete their work, equally aware that a single error could be the difference between life and death, and we can hardly tell them that there's no cause for concern. Perhaps not. Though aided by our goodly growing way, we may yet find other ways to lighten their burden. Me? Be of use to people? I'm honored that you would think me so capable, but I'm not sure that I'm up to the challenge. Nevertheless, I believe in thee. If you say so, I suppose it can't hurt to try. I passed someone moping in the western plaza that looked to be in need of a helping paw. Perhaps you might start with him? 'Tis as good a place as any. Come. Moping, anxious people times 10. Yep. Ah, let's go this way. Oh boy. What? Is this it? I don't know. Oh, can I help you? I think, brace yourself. What? Is it you who would help me? In my anxiety, is my anxiety truly so obvious? A burden shared is a burden eased. Pray, tell us of thy troubles. Honestly, the tempo of the music rushing you, right? If it was muted, you could get into the feeling. Okay. This is about how the astrologians, scientists are worried about the coming duty. Okay. Ah! Ooh, pets. Here we go. Those little fellows do look like good listeners. Ooh, pumpkin time. Pumpkin! I'm an engineer, you see, and what they say of the ship, that it's the sum of decades of Charlian ingenuity, that it's built with peerless, elegant technology, is all true, but I know that none of that's a guarantee. We've never before launched a star-faring vessel, let alone flown it in the great expanse. All the tests we've run have been on the ground. Only operational personnel and cargo will be aboard for the first voyage. But even so, if it fails us then, what can we do? And if it doesn't, it could fall apart on the next flight, or the one after that. We've done everything we can to prevent that from happening, but it hardly matters. We thought the Aetherburner's design was flawless too, and look how that turned out. Thou art familiar with these most daunting technologies, and thus dost thou hold the power to allay his fears. Oh, I'm not so sure about that, but well, Maybe you could tell me if there are any aspects of the ship's design that you're especially worried about? Our ability to walk about and perform our tasks, for one. I've devised a means by which to employ gravity, a spatio-temporal spell, to regulate the environment. But what if it's not strong enough? What if everyone floats away and begins crashing into things as soon as we've left the star? Ah, gravitation. Maybe I can help after all. Up there is not so different from down here, you see. The same rules apply, and if you consider them a part of one great big cosmos rather than separate places... I suspect both parties shall find comfort in this conversation. Yet, if Thancred's tale be true, still others would benefit from insights born of experience. Might I prevail upon the Loperates to attend them? By duty, I mean actual duty and not roulette. Okay. An excellent idea, if I do say so myself. There is naught we'd like more than to ease the hearts of the fine people of Atheris and learn more about them while we're at it. Full glad am I to hear it. Gather thy companions and bring them hither. A soft pumpkin. Euronjay is the low-key strongest support scion. You know what, Bodrick? I agree. Ahty, thou hast a gift for finding souls in need of succor. Pray seek thee out the distressed and the oppressed and the apprehensive, and inform them that help is at hand. I shall await them here, and I might introduce each to a suitable operate. And I'm here for whatever. Nice. Oh, I do so look forward to that. A place for every Loperate, and every Loperate in their place. Stripes, my friend, please do find all 45 of these scientists, thanks. What? Don't Google it. Google it. I'll probably Google it off stream. Don't Google it, but don't. Here we go, Tired Gleaner. Is anything bothering me? Well, I've been loading cargo for bells now, so my back feels like a void sense plated as a piano. My feet and knees as drums and cymbals too. Gleaner seems fine, if in need of a break. Just they're not on the map and it's a pain in the ass, yep. Right now, I'm very tired. You have a wonderful night, Ahty. You too, Lukos. Take care. It was so nice to see you. Hope to see you tomorrow. It's even more of a pain because I don't have flying yet in this area. It's more of a pain because of the music, yeah. See, I found one scientist. There's 7 more to go. What the heck? Why is the circle so big? Hiya, Kryuki. Welcome.
No.
Haha. What if one scientist was on a rope in the air and haha LMAO? I hope not. Oh, here's one. Cool. Oh, pets. Oh, and a pop too. It's actually pretty funny because the two graphics when they pop up, like the blurp redeem up at the top there, when you do the small, it's just regular eyes, but when you do the big one before the previous one goes away, it makes it look like my eyes are lighting up. That's funny. I'm of a firm belief a chill, low-tempo song would be much better here, yeah. 50 bunches of weeds on the ground, 50 bunches of weeds. Rip one out, add to the mound, 55 bunches of weeds in the... Eep. I'm not neglecting my duties, I swear. I was in need of a little break, you see, and then I found myself unable to relax at all, so I went on a walk, and then I noticed these weeds, and... Pleasant conversation partners, oh, and oh so fuzzy? Goodness me, that does sound like a much better way to relax. There we go. Wow, the first one I did didn't even count? Great. Labyrinthos.mp3 delete, please. Alright, so I think I might save the scientist hunting until next stream. Which is going to be tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST. But I think now, I think I'm probably going to wrap up, but I will be looking for somebody to raid. Let's see, somebody new or somebody we haven't raided in a long time? It's okay, Kryuki. I'll be streaming tomorrow, 6 p.m. It's okay. I rated internal bleeding last week. Let's see. Let's see. Why am I doing this to myself and always get late? Kryuki, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. I wouldn't beat yourself up too badly over it. I stream about, like, 4 or 5 times a week, so, I mean, you have plenty of opportunity. And it's not a requirement. I'm not, like, mad or anything like that, so it's totally cool. Thank you for super chill stream, Ahty. I always enjoy my time lurking here. You heckin' sweetie. No, no you, Clappy. Holy heck. You're a heckin' treasure. So what do you all think about, let's see. I'm so indecisive. Heck. Does anybody in stream have any suggestions on who to raid? Preferably somebody who doesn't have a lot of viewers right now, or somebody that I haven't raided before, or somebody who I haven't raided in a long time. Definitely open to any and all suggestions. I think nobody's available this time. Okay. Oh, let's see. The ads are killing me, though. Oh. Gotta go soon and such. Hope you have a nice nice evening. Alrighty, Redacted Cat. Thank you so much for coming by. So, triangle strategy. What is that? That looks interesting. Triangle strategy. Yeah, okay. So somebody I haven't rated before ever, somebody I have only watched, Loki's Observatory, is playing triangle strategy right now. And it also honestly looks like, you know, how Final Fantasy games used to look back in the day on older consoles. But it's totally different genre, but it's very similar. So yeah, let's do that. And Loki is a good bean. I haven't been to one of their streams in a while either, so it'd be nice to pop in. So let's do it. Alrighty, perfect. So I think that is going to be it for me tonight. Thank y'all so much for coming by. Thank you for everybody who, you know, popped in on a raid, who raided tonight. Everyone's support and it blows me away. It really blows me away that, you know, that y'all are here. I never thought that I would be successful doing something like this, or that I would have so much fun doing it, but here I am. You know, and it's amazing. It's so heckin' awesome. And thank you, Kira, for coming by. But that is going to be it for me. Please, when we pop on over to Loki, please show all the love and really just hang out and vibe, because Loki's streams are awesome too. But all right, so y'all have a great night tonight. Sleep well when you get there. I'll see y'all hopefully tomorrow, 6 p.m. PST. We're going to be right back here again, and we're going to continue where we left off. And more chill vibes to follow. And I hope to see you there. Alrighty. Take care, folks. Have a great night. And see you tomorrow. Take care.